In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to integrate and use the Loox Reviews app on your Shopify store. So if you're struggling to build customer trust and want to turn more visitors into buyers, this app is going to help you display powerful social proof through authentic reviews and referrals. All right, so as usual, I'm going to give you a little bit of background about Loox Reviews. So Loox is a product reviews and referrals app built specifically for Shopify stores. It helps merchants collect photo and video reviews from customers and basically display them beautifully across their store, and even run referral programs and campaigns to bring in more customers. Now, some key features here are the photo and video reviews, which lets customers submit visual reviews, which are far more trustworthy and engaging than just plain text reviews. You can also automate review requests. So the app automatically emails customers after delivery, asking them to leave a review so that you can collect feedback without manually following up. They also offer customizable review widgets, so you can add reviews and star ratings anywhere in your store, like on product pages or under the price, that kind of thing, basically to maximize trust at that point of purchase. Now, they also do have built-in tools like the referral program, which lets you incentivize your customers to refer friends, giving them discounts to both the advocate and the new customer as well. You can also easily import reviews from AliExpress or migrate from other apps like Yupto, Judge.me, or Shopify product reviews. And of course, the performance dashboard will give you a clear insight into review collection, referrals, and upsells so that you can easily track your ROI. So how does this actually increase your sales? Well, social proof is one of the strongest factors in e-commerce conversions. When a customer sees a real photo or video review, they're much more likely to trust the quality of your product. Now, reviews also help reduce returns and hesitation because shoppers know exactly what to expect. So how does this actually save you time? Well, Loox automates the entire review collection process. So instead of manually emailing customers or chasing down feedback, the app will automatically send requests at the right time after delivery. The built-in import tools also save you hours when you're just starting out by letting you quickly load existing reviews to boost that trust right away. Now, the biggest reasons I recommend at least having an app like this on your store is because of the low effort and high return. Reviews build long-term trust while you can actually focus on sales. Of course, that instant social proof as well. I mean, especially if you're a new store, reviews make you look established from day one. Also, they have built-in referrals, right? So you don't need a separate app for the word-of-mouth marketing. All right, so as usual, the first thing we're going to do here is actually install the app into our Shopify store. So I'm going to come up to this top search bar. I'll click on Apps, and you're going to search for Loox Reviews. All right, this is the icon that you're looking for. Once you click on that, you're going to be brought into Shopify's App Store onto the app's actual installation page here. So here you're going to be able to see some of those key features I was talking about. Down here, you can look at their pricing plan. And you'll also see some reviews, and they have almost 7,000 reviews with 4.9 stars. So let's go ahead and click install. All right, now the first thing you're going to be met with here is to start a free trial. All right, so the next thing it wants us to do is add a little customization here. So we're going to add our brand colors. Just for an example, I'm just going to add kind of like a bluish color. Obviously, it can be anything you want. And you're going to add your icon color and style. So this is what the reviews will actually look like. So these are all the different icons you can choose from. I mean, like let's say you are a coffee shop, you can have your little icon as a coffee bean. I think that's pretty cute. Or if you're in a pet niche, you can use that one. Whatever you want here. Down here, you're going to pick the layout of how you would like the reviews to be displayed. I think the default looks fine, but of course you can adjust these anytime later on. All right, so the app will actually ask when to send review request emails to customers. So this is really important for getting reviews organically. I mean, let's just say if you want to, if you want to do it 14 days after the purchase, I mean, I would just make sure you allow enough time for like the shipping. The reviews don't come in before the product actually arrives, because obviously that wouldn't make sense, right? So I'm going to click continue here. Now you're also going to have the option to offer customers a discount when they leave a review. So I think this is actually a great way to incentivize feedback and just generate more repeat orders. So I'm going to keep this as the default and just click continue here. All right, so the first thing it wants us to do is to actually enable this in our theme. So if you just click this enable Loox course script, it's going to take us into our Shopify stores editor. So all it needs you to do here is just to make sure this toggle is on, and you're just going to click save, and that's all you have to do. Then you can just exit out of this whole tab. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click save, and this will actually allow for those reviews to be shown on the website, just so you're aware, okay? So like I said, I can just exit right out of this now. Okay, now it's going to ask me to activate the pop-up widget as well. So it's going to ask me where I want the location of the widget. I think the bottom left corner is fine. You can also have it in the bottom right or the top, wherever you want it. So I'm just going to choose add a pop-up now. Okay, it's going to ask me the layout if I want it horizontal or vertical. Again, I think either of these are fine. You can have it display on certain pages. So for example, if you don't want it on, your blog pages or your cart page, product page, anything you want here. So up here, you can actually activate or deactivate that widget. It's going to ask me which kind of widget layout I want, and I think either of these look fine. You can choose to display it maybe on a certain page if you like to. I think having them on all pages is totally fine as well. Now down here, you can actually choose the minimum rating to display. So I also would choose 4 stars and up. You can choose to hide this on mobile or hide the Loox branding. You'll have to upgrade in order to do that here. I also like this, the autoplay video preview. You can change the corner style here as well if you'd like to. And then here you'll have the initial delay, so the initial time before that pop-up actually pops up, right, for the customer. You'll have a delay between pop-ups. I would at least extend this to a minute. And then the number of times that pop-up will display per page. For me, I think it's super, super annoying to come to a website and the pop-up just keeps popping up for me. So I'm going to keep this at like 1 or 2. I don't think it needs to be that high, high as 20, but you're just going to click save here, and we'll go out of this. And we'll go back to the home. All right, so you can see now we're actually in the dashboard of Loox, and it's giving us our little setup here. So next on our little setup thing here, it wants us to either import reviews or we can also email past customers. But I'm for now gonna import reviews. So here it's going to give you some options. We can import reviews from maybe Judge Me, AliExpress, Reviews.io, all of these different supported apps here, if you happen to use any of those. And then you can also use a custom file here. So if you have maybe a spreadsheet that you want to import from. For now, I'm actually going to import reviews from AliExpress. All right, so to enable this AliExpress kind of little bookmark, it's super, super easy. Basically, what you're going to do is head up to these 3 little dots up here. All right, so what you're going to do is head up here to these 3 dots, right? You want to make sure it says hide bookmarks bar, okay? So if it says show bookmarks bar, you want to click that, all right? But if it says hide bookmarks bar, you're good. Now all you're going to do is actually just drag this little reviews button up top to your bookmarks bar. Okay, so now you can see it's right there, import to Loox. Okay, so basically now we're going to go to AliExpress. And anytime that we're on a product page, we can actually just click that import to Loox. So it's very, very easy. Now, of course, you want to choose a product with the same variants, the same colors and sizing that you have for a product on your store, right? You also want to find a product that has a good reviews, right? Good reviews and a good amount of them, okay? I literally, it could be anything. Okay, so once you're on a product page of a product that you want to import reviews from, you're going to head up here and click this import to Loox button. Now up here is where you're going to paste your product URL. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to come back into our Shopify. You're going to go to your products page on your Shopify. All right, so I'm in my product page right here, right? I'm in my product. I've clicked on a specific product that I want to put these reviews on. Okay, so you're going to come down here to your search engine listing. I'm not able to actually show you this, but you're going to be able to see a URL here. What you're going to do is you're going to copy that URL, all right? You're going to come back here, and this is where you're going to put it so that it knows that the URL that you want these reviews to show up on is a very specific product page in your store, right? All right, so if you upgrade your plan, you're able to import more than 20 reviews, but for now I'm just importing 20. And then again, I also recommend having a 4 stars and up. You can select certain reviews from certain countries if you'd like to. I'm just going to leave that to all countries. You can also ask it to do only the most recent reviews, only reviews with photos or important variant information or item types. Okay, and when you click manage reviews, you're going to see product reviews and store reviews. Now here you're going to see all of your imported reviews, and of course you can filter by product, by status, right? Maybe all reviews published, scheduled to publish, pending. You can also search by rating and other filters here. Now I would say a good, kind of benchmark to aim for is at least 50 reviews per product to build kind of more of a trust signals, right? Strong trust signals. Here we can actually go to the reviews widget, and we've already added the product reviews widget as well as the star rating widget. All right, now here under the review widgets tab, you're actually going to find a bunch of templates for all kinds of widgets here, like trust badges, snippets widget, video slider widget. I mean, these are really, really easy to add to your theme. And remember how easy that was earlier, right? You just click that add to theme button. It'll take you into the editor, and you just want to make sure that little toggle is switched on. Click save. And it's literally that easy. All right, so unfortunately, referrals is only available with their scale plan, but I do want you to know, what that is, right? What it looks like. So basically, Loox includes a referral program built right into this. So they do offer a post-purchase referrals widget that lets customers share your store after checkout. And basically, when their friend buys with a discount, the original customer also gets a discount. So you can also enable like on-site referrals widget where customers enter their email and name to get a referral discount. You'll also see the discount amounts. So of course, I recommend having a minimum purchase requirement so it doesn't cut into your profit margins. But it's really pretty easy setup. You'll define both the friend discount and the advocate reward, and very easy to set up there. Now, if we come down here to upsells, this is where we can actually offer an additional product after checkout to increase your average order value. So again, here we're going to offer our customers a discount, and then it's going to want us to select Loox as our post-purchase upsell app. So I'm going to click select Loox. So that's going to take us directly into the checkout in our settings. If you just scroll down right here, we're going to get to the post-purchase page. So we can actually just click this Loox Reviews. If you want to, you can also add like an additional script here. But I think this is fine just as is. I'm going to click save up here. Now let's head down to our settings right here. So here you're going to see branding, orders, integrations, and kind of just your general settings here. You'll see your email settings, localization, external domains, if you want to add Loox to your theme and your plan. So here you're going to actually upload a logo here, and this is just some kind of more default type of customization that you can do here. So again, we're met with the star rating, the color, what we want it to actually look like. And then here in your integrations, it's going to show you all of these different apps that you can also use with Loox. So you'll see here this notification that it's failed. Don't worry, I'm going to go back and do that later by myself. But anyway, I want to show you the Smart Upsell, right? This is the one that automatically offers that product that is most likely to be bought together with the items in your customer's cart. So right here, we can actually see impressions, upsells, and the revenue that came directly from this upsell. Now, if we want to, we can actually go in and edit the upsell here. So again, you have the opportunity to offer a percentage discount here, additional free shipping if you'd like to. You can do a same product upsell or a secondary offer, which is basically just going to display a second upsell to offer the customer if they decline the first one. So I'm going to keep that on as well. And then you can also allow multiple units of the selected upsell product, which I'm not going to. And if you'd like to, you can also select products that you don't want to appear in your Smart Upsells. So let's say, for example, like you have a product that you have like a pretty big discount going right now on it. You're having a pretty big sale. Maybe you want to exclude those products just because they might, eat into that profit margin. And if you'd like to, of course, you can always create a new upsell just by clicking the new upsell offer. You're going to select a trigger. Another thing I really like is that you can actually trigger this specific funnel only if they purchase a specific product. So we're just going to click continue. Here you just click select product, and you can select any product that you want to upsell on your store. Really, really super easy. All right. And if you'd like to, of course, you can just turn it on and off whenever you'd like to. All right, so coming back to the dashboard here, you can actually see a performance snapshot. So here you'll be able to see some reviews, so requests sent, reviews collected, amount of photo and video reviews here. Right here in referrals, you'll see the shares, the store visits, and amount of orders, and as well as you have some data with the upsells, as well as some impressions and amount from those upsells. So this overview will give you just a really quick look, and you can see, what's working, what you need to improve, that kind of thing. So that is the Loox Reviews app, a complete solution for building trust with photo and video reviews, automating customer feedback, and even running referrals to drive repeat sales. Now, what I like most is how it brings social proof and growth tools into one place, which saves you from juggling multiple apps at the same time.